You already know what time it is. We in the business of hurt. What's happening?
Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt. We don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people. Y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business. Yeah, you already know who's coming. If you're scared to get hurt, you better start running. Run up, get done up with a spirit like Lashley. Get balled up like MVP, don't at me. Either pay dirt, cause it's all about Benjamin. Upgrade to platinum, thank God for excellence. Don't make Alexander check y'all with a lumbar. Might as well tap out a submission, all bar. Wait a minute, rewind that back. Don't make Alexander check y'all with a lumbar. Might as well tap out a submission, all bar. Or get locked in the hurt lock, get jacked up. Wanna do business with us? Nah, back up. This is grown business, we will hurt you with our suits on. Put the work in and tend to be very hands-on. Pay us and go let the losers keep losing. All I gotta say is business is booming. Yeah, it's time to shine, yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine, yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt, we don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people, y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business.
I'm about to hurt lock till his heart stop. Super kick to the face, then his head pop. I be the MVP, people envy me. I got a spirit waiting for my enemy. Yeah. All the belts we taking, these chicks see the money we making. Get the big bag, the ops been mad. Put your body in Lashley chin back. Snatch up gold, smack up foes. Handsome, we fresh head to toe. Tailor-made suits for my troops. You wanna truce? Ego boost. My job to hurt people, you're feeble. Get jackknife like Diesel. Full Nelson, break both arms. Use them as my good luck charm. Wine and cheese at Trattorias. Watch you up in my arena. Fold you up just like a pizza.
Yeah, it's time to shine, yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine, yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt, we don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people, y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business.
We hurt people, pick them out, we pack them up. And we don't do it for free, we do it for a fee. We pack them up early. With the syndicate applying pressure, hit you with the tiger knee, head get severed. Never been a rat, but I get that cheddar. I'm handsome, your bitch get wetter. Spit that propane, that close range. Tailor-made suits that sharp like blades. Square circle, gotta catch that fade. Break your rib case, then get paid. LP and me don't act right. Shit'll get dark like it's midnight. Choke you out your windpipe tight. The kryptonite's like you lost the fight. I hurt people, burn lethal. Marijuana that'll make you turn evil. Every single dollar that I earn legal. Every single op I hurt feeble. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on the hook. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on the hunt. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up.
We drop people, 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 we drop people. This hurt about to be syndicated, cause it's beat down, it's premeditated. Fuck with me, you'll get obliterated and have your career eviscerated. I'll have this whole thing orchestrated, put a hand out, you get decimated. I'll have your whole life devastated. If you play with us, you'll get terminated. We back in business, we don't need the fame, but we got the checks and we got the dames, and it's in our blood and it's in our name. The Hurt Syndicate, we changed the game.
We back in business, we don't need the fame, but we got the checks and we got the dames, and it's in our blood and it's in our name. The Hurt Syndicate, we changed the game.
We
got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on that hook. Pick pick 'em out, we pack 'em up. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on the hunt. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up.
We drop people. We drop people. We drop people.
Y'all thought this was sweet,
We drop people.
Nah.
We drop people.
See,
We drop people.
what y'all fail to
We
realize,
drop people.
business
we drop
was
people.
booming.
We drop
But this
people.
hurt, just got
We drop
syndicated.
people. We
Like
drop
Ella the
people.
Sandman.
We drop
And Ron
people.
Pierce.
We drop people.
We back.
We drop people. We drop people. We drop people.
Yeah. Yo, B, what it do though? Council Roundtable signing back in once again, 375. We live. Oh yeah. I know I'm hella late, but come on, B. You know how I give it up. You already know I pull up late all the damn time. But we here with it though. We here. Shouts out to everybody that been showing love in the uploads. Like I said, make sure you comment too, B. Make sure you comment. Let's keep that conversation going. But what it do though, B? I ain't watched SmackDown, and judging by what's going on in the IWC, I didn't miss much. You know what I'm gonna start doing though? I definitely gotta get start watching more AEW. I ain't gonna lie, because I'll just be so damn busy. Like mainly like when it comes to Wednesdays, like seriously, I'll be tired. At times life be life, and I'll try my best to like watch the replay on a Thursday. But it be times I'll just fall asleep watching that shit. I'm just being genuine. Like, does AEW have storylines? I'll say it has more storylines than WWE, but that doesn't mean the storylines is really that intriguing. Like the couple of storylines that they got going on, it's cool. It's all right. But it's not like on some, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next type shit. To me, to be fair. And people's they're here for that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? What am I, who am I to judge that? But I just think that, and maybe this is just me, WWE has just been so lackluster. Anything could just pull off a good show because that's what we want. We want wrestling. And I think it adds to the factor of WWE always having rematches. Look at Clash in Italy or Clash in Paris or Ass in Shittily, whatever you want to call it. Every single match on that card is a rematch. It is. And I love the fact that people are starting to complain more and more. I don't know why it took for this to happen. But open up them floodgates, though. Pow! Right there. Pull up. That'd be my thing. The hell. The champions look weak. Only champion that's doing somewhat something is Roman Reigns. What's Liv Morgan doing? Nothing. Tiffany Stratton got an open challenge going on. And it's like, yo, we are sick and tired of the open challenges, B. Seriously. And it's getting to the point now where the open challenges don't even be that good. You know why they don't be that good anymore? Because we always see them. We get it. You know how to wrestle. You put on a good match. That's like 95% of the wrestling industry. To really be real. The fuck out of here. Everybody doing open matches and all the other goofy stuff. I ain't even watch TNA. I don't think I can watch that. I don't think I can watch TNA ever again. That's a wrap. On some real G shit, it's over with when it comes to TNA. Like Mike Santana was y'all last hope, and y'all ruined him. When he had Kazarian do that goofy shit and cash in on this dude, that was so ridiculous. Just to have him end up losing and getting the belt right back at the first Impact or TNA on what the fuck they on again? What was that shit again? Damn, what was the name of that shit? Oh, AMC. My bad, y'all. I knew that shit wasn't gonna make any damn sense. You got these dudes on AMC. It was just so random. Why would you want to get these? And they fumbling the ball again. They're fumbling the ball again. These dudes is on like basically every single channel. They was on cable. They was on streaming. These motherfuckers always fail. That's the crazy part. How y'all, everywhere y'all go, y'all never make it right. And they still survive. They still survive. That got me thinking like WCW must have been really bad. Like, damn. Remember, they outlasted WCW. You know, this dude Bischoff was tight. He definitely was tight about that shit. And they always get mad chances. Oh shit, I was just watching this video just now. My dude King Eric had posted some shit. Was it rated R? Make sure you check out my dude King Eric rap and wrestling. Make sure y'all tap in when it comes to that YouTube channel right there, rap and wrestling. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie, might have to go see what's up with my damn shoulder. My shoulder's been acting up for like the past few days. I'm not even gonna hold you. It might be because I be sleeping wrong. My lady be saying like, "Yo, why you be sleeping like how you be sleeping?" Because I don't know. She said sometimes I'll be sleeping crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading something, my bad. But yeah, B. So we're gonna have Oba and Brock part two. Like, we already know this dude Brock is gonna end up winning this damn match. And it's like at least do something. I don't know why I'm having so much faith in him, but do something to make a motherfucker be like, oh, Okay, that might be. I didn't expect something like that. I guess they could do something like, oh, they could do like a double DQ. I don't know. Like just do open Femi Spears, Brock Lesnar through the barricade type shit. Maybe I could. Got me thinking. You got me talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger over here because it's like I'm trying to salvage this shit. I don't know why they doing this. Y'all really ruined Oba. No, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna sit there and say y'all ruined Oba. No, they didn't. They didn't ruin Oba, but they ruined that WrestleMania moment. Even when like years down the line, and y'all try to play highlights of WrestleMania moments, put it on I don't know, a compilation. Everybody's always gonna remember like, yo, this dude Brock Lesnar was retired for like what, a couple of weeks, maybe a month, came right back. And it was asked, yo, why did you come back? And he basically said, because I wanted to. Like, yo. Mm-mm-mm. Can't make this shit up. Now, the match with this dude, Cody and Gunther, they could have did something with that when it comes to building the story. I didn't watch SmackDown today, so I don't know what happened, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss much. But what I would have did with that, I would have really had this dude Gunther talk about when Cody beat him at what was it, Saudi Arabia. Remember, right before then, Gunther was on top of the world, feeling himself. He felt invincible. When he lost to Cody out there and he won the Crown Jewel Championship, whatever the fuck that was, that was the beginning of the end for Gunther. Gunther wasn't the same after that loss. And remember, that was like the first time Gunther shook somebody's hand when it comes to an op. He had shook Cody's hand. And it's like, oh shit, okay. And then after that, he just became a complete bum. Oh, nah. I can't say a complete bum, but it's like, damn, B. How he's booked is ridiculous, yo. For Gunther to be booked this badly, don't make no damn sense. He's a career killer, and we already forgot about him being a career killer. Mm-mm-mm. Telling you. What other rematches they got? Man, if we pull this card up real quick. I think it's only like 5 matches. Hold up, let me see. Pull this card up real quick. Clash in Italy. Trash in Italy. Let me see. Okay, let me get the card. Yeah, there we go. Pull it up on the highly, super duper highly expensive Consultron over here. Wait. Oh shit. My bad. Might as well just go to straight to WWE.com. Mm. Oh, they got a European tour coming up? Okay. They definitely need the reps. Yeah, Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. Rap and wrestling.
Easy.
Just
What's
over here
happening?
talking ish, just talking shit. You already know.
What's
Hey,
good?
make sure y'all tap into Rap and Wrestling, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that link more than likely at the end of the show. Check that link out in the upload.
Yeah, man. We had to give something back to the culture with this one, man, because you, me, um, Madison J,
Yeah,
we like, I gotta give up the Mike Knox too. We've
definitely.
been the we've been the pillars behind mixing the culture with wrestling, even in the darkest days, because a lot of people now they're hopping on the wave because it's trendy now, because it's a boom right now, so to speak.
Right.
But back at that time, during the dark eras of the McMahon era, they did not want to touch it, bro. They thought it was corny. They thought it was fake. We got made fun of for pumping this shit.
Yeah.
Now everybody is hopping the wave. Because
Right.
the whole thing with, I think, when did the boom start? Probably started around when the Bloodline storyline started to take off.
You
Because
think so?
it's kind of between that and AEW, because when the WWE was the only gunner in town, let's be real, it was bad. 2019, I can't even tell you about 3 or 4 things that happened that year.
It's interesting you brought up AEW because if anything, from before, AEW was definitely tapped in. Like they bring through like Action Bronson,
Yes.
West Side Gun and them,
Rick
and
Ross.
Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? They definitely brought through Rose. They brought through who else? Kevin Gates. So they brought through some motherfuckers that I guess is not as commercial as who WWE will bring in.
Right. And so
Tyler was good.
and you notice too, and I noticed it because I'm a ratings guy too. Anytime when they would tap into culture, it did ratings. Just like you remember when the New Day and the Usos did a rap battle.
Right. And Wale was there too, right?
Yeah. That ended up being the highest draw of the night.
And remember, ECW was on that same type of time. When ECW first had came out, they did the same thing. Like, especially when it came to they promo commercials.
Right.
They'd play like Coolio and Natural Born Killers, all that shit. You feel me? They played what was hot at the time when they came to hip hop and rap.
Exactly. So you notice this. You mix this in with the culture, it's going to do numbers. The NWO, it was basically it's gangster shit, really. It's like gangster rap.
Hell
influence.
Yeah. Come on. Look at the Wolfpack. They got that from the Bloods. They mixed the Bloods. They mixed the Bloods with the essays. That's all they did.
Conan was out there being a gangbanger. I mean, come on. And he wasn't even Mexican. He was Cuban.
They do that. They love to do that shit too.
Like that shit fooled me. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Everybody was.
I thought he was Mexican too.
That shit fooled me, bro.
Mexican.
That shit fooled me, bro. I'm gonna tell you, that was more heartbroken than find out Razor Ramon was Puerto Rican.
Yo, dead ass though. I really thought this dude was Cuban, like like Scarface.
And that shit fooled us.
Caucasian.
And Razor Ramon, I was like, hold on, he the plug? Like the plug is wrestling now? Like what's this?
Razor Ramon.
Then I would tell you this though, when he got WCW, he started drinking more, that accent started to die out.
Hey yo.
I was like, damn. Then you had Kevin Nash out there. They really thought they were black.
Yeah. And that's why I don't like when Kevin Nash was saying certain things like, we're not going to do that. And I'm not saying that Kevin Nash be on that iffy type shit, like, oh, I have to look at you sideways. But sometimes I do out, like with the Javon Evans shit. It's like, yo, my dude, no. He's acting like Bojangles out there. Knock it off.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Think about it. Who did he hang with though during that time period? Like during the peak of his career. Come on.
Who, Nash?
Yeah. The biggest racist of them all. Yeah.
Like, we not gonna
come on,
that,
brother.
Man. Yeah.
Come on, brother. You know what's gonna rub off on you. But I wanted to tap in, man, because I was confused about even with the Clash of the. I'm like, yeah, damn, y'all done took it to a Saturday to Sunday. We done got adjusted to Saturdays for 3 years now. Man, Sunday.
Trash and shittily.
And what is this shit they got when they giving us 5 matches on pay-per-view and they want people to pay $30 for it?
Yeah, they want you to pay the ads. That's what it is.
Now,
pay for
I would say this. Now, I would say this though, if this, it would have made sense like 10 years, like maybe 5-6 years ago, because the roster was kind of thin in talent. You know, it would make sense to put your best stories and matches forward. Mm-hmm. But today, it don't make sense because the talent pool is crazy.
And that's the thing. The talent pool is crazy. It is. But they will focus on only like 1 or 2 storylines. And those storylines don't even really be that good. Like, for instance, you got the storyline with Roman Reigns and Jacob, right?
Yeah.
And what else you got? Everything else you got is like, it's not really like storylines. They're just, I guess you could say, angles or character arcs that didn't hit the fucking, the plateau yet.
Like, and they try to rush the Brock Lesnar Obafemi thing, but it don't have it feel like a rush job. Like, there's no, I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they gotta have a developing story to watch. They should have did like a vignette of Brock looking at highlights of his career. He talking about how he don't feel like a man after getting his ass beat like that. That should give me a motivation to why he came back. You know what I mean?
You know what? This is what I would have did. You just gave me an idea. I would have, I'll incorporate what you said also. And while Brock is doing that, reflecting on his career, whatever, have this dude Braun Breaker talking shit about Brock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And have him doing that shit for a while. And people will try to talk to Brock or whatever, or try to go to his house and interview him. But he's on some dismissive type shit, like, yo, get off of my property, like, get out of here.
He on some Stoop Kid from Hey Arnold shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people trying to walk up to him. It's like he's sitting on the stoop in this cottage or where the fuck he be at in the woods. And you have reporters rushing up to him or motherfuckers trying to rush up to him, try to question him and shit, and have Brock chase him away. Like, get out of here, get out of here. And like show that shit. Show him chasing the press away or whatever. And all the time, every time on Monday Night Raw, this dude, Braun Breaker, is talking his shit like, oh, and talking shit to Paul Heyman too. It's like, yo, this is your king?
Yeah. And you know what? It's a good build off of it. And you know what? Check it out.
And that's when Brock will come back eventually. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Have the roster throw little shots here and there. Not the pussy motherfuckers, but I'm talking about the dudes that can take them, like Fatu, Braun Breaker. Who's another one that could have Obafemi? The people that can legitimately match up with them, take little shots here and there. Like,
I wouldn't even do that. That's when you're gonna put too much salt on McDonald's fries. Just have Braun Breaker talk his shit. Just have
Yeah,
Braun
especially when
talk
they
his
team
shit.
together.
Like
Especially
when
when
it comes to Oba packed him up.
bad.
Let Oba do what he does somewhere else. He should not be focused on Oba right now. Right now, he should be
Yeah,
focused on like Braun Breaker trying to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Have Braun Breaker talk his shit. Have reporters come to his cottage or his house in the woods trying to interview him. And he keeps scaring them reporters away. Like, get out of here. Get the fuck off my property.
Hey, yo, they really want to put a shot back to have Sable open the door.
But we got Black Star in the building.
This y'all king?
Say what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, guess like this, like you were saying, like, yo, this y'all king? Yeah, that's a great bill.
Yeah.
Call the bill, this y'all king?
Yeah, Braun Breaker say that shit, telling that shit to Paul Heyman, like, this is your king? Like, this, what? This dude is a chump. Like, have Braun Breaker talking shit, but then eventually when Brock comes back, and I guess he fought him at SummerSlam or whatever, have Braun Breaker beat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. But of course they don't want to do that because they don't want to build no stars. They're stupid.
Nah, Papa H is too safe.
Black Star was goody though.
Nothing much, man. How you guys been?
Are we good, brother?
Life be life, but I'll be all right. I ain't too mad.
Yeah, man. That's how good.
Well,
And see, that's how gifted we are. That's how gifted we are with doing this show. We making this shit event seem watchable in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I caught some of the highlights of SmackDown. Tell me why Trick Williams gave Ricky Stark the backhand of a lifetime.
I'm about to repost that on the wrestling Rapid Wrestling page. He pimped to slap the shit out of him.
He showed him his pimp hand. I was like, my God. Ricky,
here's the thing. Like, I don't mind a program with them, but it's like Ricky Saints need to be in the program, or Ricky Starks, whatever you want to call him. He needs to be in the program where he could win that program. You know what I'm saying? Have him beat for somebody that he's gonna get some wins off of. He's not beating Trick, so it's
Ricky Mello and Trick. That's a pretty good program though. Like in the
all three of them can't afford to lose though.
True, but like in the scope of things, like it looks like a good program though.
I'm not mad at it. Like I'm not mad at it, but I think something like that should happen down the line. You know what I'm saying? After these motherfuckers done got fed, they got some wins under their belt. Yeah, then you could spin the block on something like that. But you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers keep booking themselves into corners. All three of them cannot lose. They can't lose. Like Mello definitely can't lose.
Like then Gunther had one hell of a promo tonight.
What Gunther talking about?
When he said that the company handed everything to you, Cody. Like, how can you be champion? How can you be champion when you've been spoon-fed everything?
He taking it there?
And he said that I'm here to take wrestling back to its roots. Because the ring is sacred. I was like, my God.
Yo, here you go with this sacred ring bullshit. Like
ring ain't sacred because it got ads, damn it.
Like when you shook Pat McAfee's hand, you abolish all the shit that you talking about when it comes to sacred rings. You shook Pat McAfee's hand, sir.
Like he said that he wants to turn wrestling into a sport. I was like if he would have said that on his debut, and he would have punked Cody like that. I was like.
Did he mention anything about Cody crushing the spirit when he fought in Saudi Arabia? What was that, Crown Jewel? And he had beat him.
Cody said that. Cody said that every single time I face you, I always beat you. So why am I facing you again?
See, that's the thing. They should have really dug deep into that pause. Because remember, when this dude lost to Cody at that time, Gunther wasn't the same. He became like
he beat him
from before.
he beat him
Nobody
at the
could
Rumble.
fuck with him.
He beat him at the Rumble. He beat him at Crown Jewel, I believe, right?
Yeah. No, I think Crown Jewel was first, wasn't it?
I think so.
No, like it was the Rumble, then Crown Jewel.
Okay.
Yeah. He beat him. He beat him once at the Rumble, and that was when those two were like 1-on-1 for the Mania spot. Then he lost to Roman, beat him again at Crown Jewel. I think he eliminated him.
Wasn't they both champions? Cody and
that time they're both champions. Like next time they faced, it was like it was that Clash.
No, it was Crown Jewel. Because remember the Crown Jewel belt was on the line.
Yeah, champion versus champion. That was that Clash.
It was? Who knows? All these motherfuckers just meshed together. It's like you get a PLE every 2 weeks. Who knows?
Then the bad news came across that Jacob could be hurt and they could go to Plan B on Sunday.
How'd he get hurt?
I don't know. Like I haven't seen the highlights of it yet.
Shit might be a work, man.
Could be. And what I'm hearing is that it's legit.
It sucks that Jacob got hurt. If he did, that definitely sucks. But this is what I was talking about when they should just went all the way with Oba. How you had this dude Oba called Roman out and then y'all renege on that shit. Remember he called him at Mania. He was like, "Yo, I want that smoke."
They're saving it for Minnesota. That's what they're saving it for.
Man,
but it's like you can't do that because you packed up the beast at Mania.
It can't because if that's the case, Oba has to win, and Oba has to squash.
Yes, why not? Why not? That's the thing we always talk about. Triple H always playing it safe. Like, yo, I love Roman and all, but yo, you gotta pack it up, sir.
The same thing. If Oba would have beat Cena, Oba would have had to win the Rumble at 1. Like there's no choice.
Man, they back against the wall.
They're gonna have to change their minds.
Oh, Tyler said he got injured at a live event.
Yeah, that's what happened during a street fight against Solo.
The fuck he fighting Solo for? They should have packed him up last year.
This is what I'm talking about with the fucking booking. Why you got this dude in a street fight on a fucking live event, a fucking house show?
With Solo,
a big pay-per-view coming up, a big PLE coming up in a couple of days.
In other news, Solo, you're fired.
I doubt they get rid of Solo. I doubt
they will.
This shit.
I don't think they're gonna give the Solo. Though.
This shit bogus.
Like then,
really do.
Then the
I'm
whole
like, really, dude, y'all got y'all main eventer out there scrapping with the lower card dude. Now he get hurt
in a street fight, nonetheless. Like, why?
And
they
now,
had a regular old match.
And now what I'm hearing is that Nick Aldis is still planned to be a wrestler full time.
What's taking them so long?
They kind of moved back the timeline a bit. What's supposedly going to happen is that Drew's going to come back, eliminate Nick Aldis. Heyman will become the new SmackDown GM, which means he's going to leave the division. And the plan now is for next year in Saudi, it's going to be Nick Aldis versus Drew McIntyre at Mania.
I guess.
Man, this shit ain't exciting, man.
I guess. Yo,
like that's supposed to make us jump out and just move what we supposed to do in our lives.
I just think WWE needs a complete reset, yo.
But it kind of piggybacks off what you were saying, Sam, man. That
what's up?
That Heyman needs to get off of the division. He needs to do something else. Him being
also
SmackDown
said
GM is that's something else.
no. On the last show, I said Heyman needs to go away for a while. You remember that?
Yeah.
Heyman
like
is not needed. He's really not needed at all right now.
But to be GM, that's kind of a do nothing spot though.
No, he needs to be off screen.
Okay.
We need a complete overhaul. Like
there's
we
not
really
much
need that shit.
And
what you're
they gotta stop revisiting the well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, aren't you tired of seeing the same motherfuckers for like the past 10 to 15 years?
No, but what you're saying,
I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Go home.
What you're saying is extremely difficult for them to do, especially in real time.
You know why it's difficult? Because they're lazy. They don't want to build nobody.
No, like even when they're good, that's an extremely difficult ask.
Like even the way they revisit, like at first the Jacob Roman feud, it seemed good, but then it's kind of losing its luster now because we know where it's gonna go.
Right. We all know Roman is gonna win. Now, what if this dude would have been going up against Oba? It would have been more intrigued because you really don't know where they're going with it. We all know Jacob's gonna lose a Roman.
We all know what's going to happen. Roman was going to win regardless because Roman has some type of stroke. Pause.
But I think it wouldn't have been as obvious. You know,
it would have been obvious.
That's bullshit. You just get the fuck out of here. Hell no.
Every single time we talk about Roman Reigns, Roman always wins.
But
it's very rare that he doesn't.
Check it. The reason why I said it is because remember, this would be fresh off of this dude packing up Brock at Mania.
Even then, we both know what's going to happen.
Come on, you're not being fair.
Okay, then let me give it to you like this.
Pause.
Okay. Look who's the biggest stockholder in TKO right now.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Got Ballet with the black. Yaramin.
Speaking of him, Jesus.
Look, go ahead, Black Saw. Go ahead.
Okay, then. Look at who's the biggest stockholder in TKO right now. It's our so-called president. Guess who's aligned with our so-called president? Roman Reigns. Now, you think for 5 seconds that anything involving him won't involve him getting over at some point?
You really think Trump be watching this shit? Trump don't watch
loses. Like even if he loses, he's gonna pull a Hogan and then stand right back up at 3.1.
What do you guys think about that? Like, basically what Black Saw is saying is that if Oba would have ended up facing Roman Reigns, we already know that Roman Reigns would have beat Oba Femi instead of Roman Reigns going up against Jacob Fatu. What y'all think about that?
Watch it August. Just watch it August. I'll be right.
He's saying that Roman Reigns, and y'all know I fucks with Roman Reigns, but I'm saying Oba Femi is going to beat Roman Reigns for that championship. But he's saying he's gonna lose. What y'all think?
Give this time.
I don't think Oba would beat Roman on the first try.
I do. Well, I did from before. But go ahead.
I think that should be the end game, but the thing about it is if Oba loses to Brock at Clash on Saturday, then the only way you could salvage that would be to have Oba win King of the Ring.
And that's what I was saying. I was saying that remember when this dude had packed up Brock at Mania, and after that he had called Roman out. He should have been in the program with Roman instead of Roman being in the program with Jacob Fatu. That him and Jacob, that shit happened so randomly. Remember, this dude, Jacob Fatu, just showed up on Raw out of nowhere. He didn't win no Royal Rumbles. He didn't win no Elimination Chamber. Nothing. He just showed up there like, fuck you, Oba. I'm gonna face Roman.
They wouldn't have a choice but to have Oba go over. The rant of a fucking the rant of a fucking lifetime will be coming out of your mouth if on Sunday the matchup was Oba versus Roman, knowing that Roman was going to win.
It would be so random for them to do Oba versus Roman at Clash if Jacob can't go.
What if there's to do a triple threat? Roman, Oba, and Brock, a triple threat on Sunday.
Who would take the pin, Brock?
And you know and you know what? I could tell that a lot of the talent don't really respect Triple H to a degree.
No, they don't. A lot of motherfuckers don't like that dude, B. A lot. But they can't say too much because they want to keep their job.
It's like, for example, I'm gonna tell you why. It's like even though we're going back a little bit, we're in this position because Cody and Roman didn't want to do business.
Go ahead.
We're in the position right now because they didn't want to set up that round 3. When in reality, it's the match that should happen because think about
that.
Thank you. Yo, that's why I fucks with my dude. Yes. They needed that rubber match.
What?
Thank you. Yes.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down.
I have no idea why y'all are obsessed with a round 3
because
between
it had to happen.
It gotta happen. I'm gonna tell you why.
Round 2 was the perfect ending. Why make a round 3?
Think about it. I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
When they did that promo, he took that night, everything changed. He took his belt, he took his tribe, he took his wise man, he took his power. Everything was gone after that night. That's why at this point, Roman trying to get his mojo back. Everybody has a moment where they lost everything. So with Cody taking everything from him that he had, that should be his get back. And on top of that, at WrestleMania, that's the story right there. Because look at this. Even The Rock was obsessed with beating Stone Cold. WrestleMania is the vanguard.
And let me stack on that too. Like, yo, my dude, Cody was right there. You won the Rumble. Cody, he was going to be the champion of SmackDown. We all know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yo, take your kingdom back.
It's
SmackDown is your kingdom. Why would you go to Raw and challenge this dude and you was talking shit about that World Heavyweight Championship? That was part of your motherfucking legacy. You
took it all
on that fucking World Heavyweight Championship.
Like you don't need like what you beefing with CM Punk for? See,
right.
The men look like they try to manufacture drama.
Nah, nigga, go back and reclaim your kingdom.
I would have been right along with you. I would have been right along with you if WrestleMania 41, I believe, or 40. When did that match happen?
40, it was 41. Right? No, 42.
Yeah, that kind of Now you know I agree with you on that one because see, we're looking at in logical sense booking in a hypothetical world. But see, they devalue Cody's stock in a way with that Cena shit. Like they devalue him bad.
He took the belt off of this dude, Cody, and Braun Breaker should have been taking the belt off of this dude, CM Punk. That should have happened at Mania 42.
You're looking,
but we got my dude.
What's going on?
Yes.
They're obsessed with Roman versus Cody 3.
Again.
But here's the thing. And think about this. It sounds bad because the people that are behind it.
No. It doesn't matter.
No, hold up, guys.
WrestleMania 40 never happened.
It did happen.
Let me add to this.
That's the reason why
they were never going to do that. They were never going to do that for 2 reasons. I mean, I went off on this during the Mania build, and both Roman and Cody are guilty of it. They both played politics
Exactly.
They both canceled the match because neither one of them wanted to lose. And
Exactly.
without changing the subject too drastically, that's actually one of the main issues with modern day WWE. Because if you're really as established as you think you are, if you're really a true main event player, you can take a loss or two and you'll be all right. If you go back to the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, you'd see Austin, Rock, Batista, Cena, Orton. They lost several times and they weren't hurt at all. So a lot of these dudes like Cody and Roman, and again, I like them both as wrestlers, but I can't just put all the shade on Triple H and TKO. They need to understand if you're really the tribal chief, Roman, you can take a loss or two. Cody's taken several losses. You know what I'm saying?
You're already
That's the
established.
first.
You're
Right.
already
So
a
that's the
made
first
man.
thing.
You can lose. It'll be fine.
So that's the first thing. But the main reason they were never going to do Cody Roman is if they did Cody Roman 3, it's an admission of failure. Because if they went with Cody Roman 3, the main complaint would have been, again? That's what people would have said. If they did Roman Cody 3, then you're basically admitting we can't build anybody else up.
Nah.
And so they didn't want to do that. So
People's
that's why they did that.
Here's the
Cody
thing. People's
Orton
gonna
thing.
complain regardless.
Yeah.
But this shit would have made sense though. It's the rubber match. And the story's already there.
Let's skip
everything.
Hold on. Like what King
gotcha.
Eric just said. Like what King Eric just said. This dude Cody took everything from him one by one. Took everything from this dude on Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns is literally climbing himself back to reclaim his crown and SmackDown. And that's what should have happened. It just don't make no sense for him to go up against this CM Punk just randomly out of nowhere. It was a great match, a classic.
Match.
Go ahead.
I said great match, but it's also a part of the story, though. It can only work if the right people can tell it. Like you
the bad guy would have won.
You make me and Sandman handle that shit. Yeah, when me and Sandman can handle it, it would be on the epic levels of Austin Rock if you let us handle it.
In this.
Yeah, the story's already there.
I'm not in this.
One thing.
The only thing I want to do, I got you real quick. The only thing I wanted to do, like once this dude reclaims the SmackDown Kingdom or whatever, get the WWE Championship back, I just won't break back no damn bloodline bullshit. Like, nah, he should be on some type of shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna hold it down on my own. I can't trust nobody because everybody turned on me. I'm gonna do this shit by myself. Period.
Right.
Well, if you don't mind, Sandman, I have a topic I would like to discuss briefly, if that's okay.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah, I want to talk about a content creator, wrestling fan. Y'all know about Chiseled Adonis, the funny black dude.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Yeah, so big ups to Chiseled Adonis. Big fan of his. He did a video yesterday. It was like yesterday or 2 days ago. To those who don't know him, he's a funny content creator. Posts a lot of rage bait stuff. Big sports fan, but he's also a wrestling fan. But like 99% of the wrestling stuff he talks about is WWE. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, he did a video called I attended AEW Double or Nothing. And the comments on the video are very, very interesting. And Double or Nothing was a great pay-per-view. And I'm starting to see a stir on social media. A lot of pro WWE fans, people who live and die for that WWE brand, they're all posting reactions. They were either at Double or Nothing or they watched Double or Nothing, and they're actually praising it and putting it over. And some of these WWE diehards are starting to have a change of heart. I'm starting to see the momentum is starting to shift a little bit. And so to kind of tie this into a bow, I think what's happening is this one of three things. One, a lot of these WWE fans are starting to come to terms that this TKO variant is not the WWE they grew up on. Two, these WWE fans are starting to realize that Triple H is a false prophet. This Papa H shit is bullshit. This dude doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And number three, these WWE casual fans are starting to realize that a lot of these just bad, untrue takes about non-WWE things on social media are just not true. AEW doesn't tell stories. AEW doesn't have any marketable wrestlers.
They still don't.
Doesn't have
They
any
still don't tell stories.
larger than life people. A lot of these shit takes are from people who don't actually sit down and watch an episode from beginning to end. But that's all I got to say. I'm starting to see the momentum is starting to change. When you start to lose because we're hardcore fans, right? Sandman, me, Black Star, King Eric, TKO, we watch everything. We support everything. When you lose the casuals, those people that live and breathe WWE, when they start to watch the alternative, that's when you know your product is shit. You got no excuse.
I mean, that's because for the what happened before that was he was on, or Chisel was on Busted Open, and now he has like a reoccurring segment on Busted Open. And like they were talking to him like about like AEW, like, hey, like you should check out a show.
Okay.
And they kind of like goaded him into it, basically. So he said like, okay, well, I'll go Double or Nothing. Went to Double or Nothing, had a great time. There is a certainty. There is a variant, like in the wrestling world. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're oblivious to the fact of like, oh, like AEW is a good brand. I'm not an AEW fan, but I thought the Double or Nothing was probably one of their best shows I ever seen.
Why you not an AEW fan though?
And I'm a fan of a good product. That's me.
Yeah, like
no. Like I said, like I'm not okay. Let me give it to you like this. I'm not a diehard AEW fan. It's not like AEW fuck everybody else, or AEW WWE fuck everybody else.
Right.
I like all wrestling. Good wrestling. I don't give a shit where it comes from. I'll watch it.
True that.
Yeah,
so
I see it.
That's what I meant by I'm not solely an AEW fan. That's what I meant by that.
The only thing. Here's the thing. The only game that gets me though is it seems like this is what both leagues are doing. They can make great pay-per-views, but their TV shows, they ain't hitting that at all. They don't even care about the TV show. They just care about the pay-per-views.
On some real G shit, you right. And that goes on both WWE and AEW. It's like, yo, me personally, I think the main reason why Double or Nothing was like basically caught a lot of people's eyes is because WWE loves rematches. Look at Clash in Italy. Not but rematches again. What are these motherfuckers deals with rematches?
Yeah, I'm just still getting over backlash.
Like people is getting tired of that shit.
I'm just getting over backlash.
I'm not gonna sit there and say the shit was trash on Double or Nothing. No, I'm not gonna say that shit. But people just want to see wrestling, yo. We tired of seeing the same matches over and over and over and over. Like, yo, we over it. Any money bet after the match these bitches have with Soruka and Becky Lynch, after they had that match on Sunday, 80 money bet they end up fighting on Monday.
See, you know for me, it's more simple. Because King Eric and I, we talked about it briefly, like while the show was in progress, as in Double or Nothing. What the AEW pay-per-views do, the AEW pay-per-views, to me, they're like the pay-per-views from like the 90s and the 2000s. When you watch an AEW pay-per-view,
there was
it's
no
just
pay-per-view
match,
in the 90s
match.
that was 6 hours long.
I'm talking about the pacing, bro. I'm talking about the pacing. When you watch the AEW pay-per-views, it's like match. It's matches. When you watch an AEW pay-per-view, you paid your money to watch wrestling. That's what you get. When you watch a WWE pay-per-view, not even a WWE pay-per-view, a modern day WWE show, it's like the show starts, camera zoom out of the arena, 10 minutes of with the wrestlers arriving, 5 minutes of pointless. Okay, here's your matches. Here's the intro.
They gotta drink
Here's the first match.
They gotta drink their coffee too.
Right. So it's like it's too many ad break bullshit. It's the ads. It's the cameras. Like with WWE, a show can start like literally you don't get the first match until like fucking 40 minutes in. It's so much bullshit. So like when you watch an AEW pay-per-view, it's just match. Like it's a fucking wrestling show. You get what you paid for. So it's like when you watch a WWE show, you have to like fast forward through the bullshit just to get to the shit you care about.
Do this, and another thing to build off that, they do all this selective appearance for the top talent. I was watching Raw. I mean, I watch it like sometimes old Nitro, old Raw. I go revisit that from time to time for content purposes. You will see the top guys throughout the whole 2 hours. I can automatically predict how they're going to book Roman Reigns before he even show up there. They're going to go ahead. He's going to show up at the beginning. He's going to look angry. They're going to go in his locker room. They're going to go to the next hour. Him and Jimmy Uso talking about the play. We ain't going to see him for another hour. Then when he finally come out there, he's going to come out there to either say the Usos were getting their ass beat, or he going to come out there, do a promo, get interrupted, brawl, get his ass beat next week. Next week, promo.
WWE love their brawls. Oh my God.
And you know, it's the same type of
I don't like
brawl.
you. You don't like me either. Let's fight. And now we have a
formula.
match at the PLE. What?
Yeah, we
didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's the formula. Like WWE, like they like once they get stuck in a formula, they just ride it to the ground. It's like we just said. It's like King Eric just said. Show starts, camera zoom of the arena, 10 minutes of wrestlers arriving. Here's a segment showing your matches. The show starts, but it's a promo from a wrestler. They're talking. They get interrupted. GM comes out. You guys are going to fight later. Ad break. Come back from ad break. Backstage segment. Another ad break. And then the first match happens. And most weeks, it's like you're 35, 40 minutes through the show. Like, this is not wrestling. Like, you can literally have a fucking 5-match. Right. You can literally have like a fucking... A rolled up?
Yeah, somebody's gonna get rolled up. You gotta
right. Like you can literally have like a 5-match PLE, and like it'll somehow still be like 70% ad segment shit. It's not wrestling. This is not a wrestling show. Fucking Ice Cube's son, whatever the dude's name is, that guy. He went to Triple H and complained about it, and Triple H was like, "Hey, there's nothing we can do about it."
You know, be right though, because that even took the. I was investing in seeing Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. The ads killed the experience for me.
But that's the thing too, though, my dude. Why would you have a match like that on Raw? You could have put that in trash and whatever the fuck that name the PLE is. You could have had them fight the pay-per-view or the PLE. Whatever the fuck that shit is.
Yeah, and you're right. and you're right, Black. Yeah, and to Black Star's point, yeah, like the AEW shows are definitely too long. I acknowledge that. But when you actually get your match, they get time to cook. We just saw Okada and Takeshita have a match of the year. If Okada and Takeshita had that same match on WWE, that shit would have been 7 minutes with a 3-minute ad break.
But here's the thing, though, my dude. Here's the thing, though. It's like, I get it. AEW do be putting on great matches.
Mm-hmm.
But all these fucking wrestling promotions suck at stories. Can we get a story?
They did a story with Okada and Takeshita. That's the story. They're doing a story with Ospreay and the Death Riders. They're doing a story with that.
No, I know about that. The Death Rider story. I know about. You say something, TKO?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I thought you were saying something. But yeah, like, but the stories has got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like if I'm a new viewer, I want to know what's going on.
Right.
I get AEW, how they do it. They tell their stories in the ring. But they're not consistent with it. You feel me?
You gotta match reality. Yeah, you gotta feel reality based. Like the reason why Stone Cold and versus Vince worked because we related to it. Who wants to beat their bosses? Who been mistreated at their job? You know what I'm saying?
Wolfpack, what's going on, my dude? Go ahead.
Yeah, who can relate to a story like that? Everybody can. That's why it was one of the highest draw feuds of the 90s. It gotta and the characters gotta resonate with us. Like, even when I'm looking at stories, it seemed like something that just written. It don't sound like some real life shit.
Like, for instance, like with this dude, what's my dude name? The Gatekeeper.
Al Fletcher.
Yeah, when it comes to Fletcher and my dude Osprey, that story was great.
Yeah,
that's one of their best stories. Or what about Tony Storm and Mariah May? Another good story.
Hangman and Swerve.
And they didn't only have matches to tell the story. They cut promos. They had angles.
Hangman Page and Swerve.
That's what made this shit pop. I was like nowadays, everybody just wanted to tell their story in the fucking ring. No, like, talk to me a little bit. Like, tell me what's up. How was your day? Why are you mad at this motherfucker? I don't want to hear, oh, I'm mad at him because his karate is better than mine type shit. No, motherfucker. It got to be more than that. That's all I'm saying.
Like, for example, remember the incident of TNA? This what brought, believe it or not, this what brought me back to TNA for a bit. Remember the incident that happened where Buddy hit what's his name? Eddie Edwards in the face with the bat.
Sammy Callahan.
Sammy Callahan.
Yeah, that's his name.
That was happening at the same time as motherfucking. I think it was like it was Sammy Callahan. Was it?
Yeah. We just had
Sammy Callahan almost murdered Mickey James on national television.
That was the best thing that happened to TNA at the time because it was actually giving them legitimate buzz, and it actually got Sammy like heat.
Yeah. Because I was watching that shit. I was
telling
wrong.
you, Wolfpack, that's all I'm saying. Like,
that's when I turned it off.
Story. Everybody in all wrestling promotions could do great matches. I get it. I swear to God, I get it. I really do. I want to hear y'all motherfuckers talk me to a seat. Talk to me. Why should I give a fuck about me? Why should I give a fuck about buying a ticket? That's all I ask.
Let me ask you guys this.
I can wrestle better than you. Nah, nigga.
Let me ask you guys this. Now,
does he
another
owe you
thing
$5? Like, talk to me. What the fuck y'all got going on?
This is another reason why a lot of these guys can't even sell T-shirts.
Yeah, it's all about, I could do karate better than you. I could jump higher than you. Fuck that shit, man. It's lazy. Talk to me.
Shit, fight in the parking lot. Do a Horseman style beatdown like they did Dusty Rhodes or something.
Like, all right, for instance, like with Christian. Christian is like one of the best heels right now because his character is just, he worked in that character
he's not a heel.
Stories.
Oh, he's a heel?
He's not a
heel.
What?
Are you serious?
But he's definitely a heel, but
he's a little bit of a tweener now.
He's a heel.
But you know how over Christian is because he built this character with stories, not with matches, stories.
Okay, then let me ask you a quick question because Sandman just kind of had me in an epiphany right now.
Yeah,
you noticed how Sandman said that Christian is one of the best heels in the company.
Yes,
not knowing that same quote unquote heel is now at best a tweener.
But he still works
at worst.
He's a tweener. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Same thing as Roman Reigns. He's a tweener.
At worst, he's a confused face.
A confused face.
And that's the part that's not necessarily telling the story. That's just the character being an asshole.
I'm talking about before him clicking up with this dude Cope again.
He was talking about dead fathers. He's not telling a story. Talking about dead fathers is not telling a story. It's just that asshole being an asshole.
Yo, talk to him, Tove. Go ahead, Tove.
Please talk to me. Please talk to me.
Here we go.
I see where you're going because I got into that with King Eric about it. Yeah, there's some similarities between Christian and Roman in the sense that in kayfabe, they're both assholes, but in both companies, the AEW fans are now cheering Christian and the WWE fans are now cheering Roman. The difference between Christian and Roman is in AEW, Christian really was telling a story. He had a reason for being an asshole. He's teaming with Cope, and even though Cope and him are now tag team champions, Christian isn't kissing babies and buddy, pal, and high fiving. He's still being an asshole.
He's talking about
Roman, though, and I like Roman. Roman's just lazy. I'm sorry. He was just going completely through the motions with that Punk feud. When he cut that car promo on Punk the night before Mania, that was the promo he should have cut like the week after Punk told him, I'm going to bury you next to your dad. Like, Roman just doesn't care anymore. He's over it. But it's so over, he gets away with it.
Yeah, fuck my
King
dad.
Eric was saying stuff like, because King Eric was saying shit like, oh no, that's just Roman in character. Like, nah, bro, he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. He doesn't care.
He don't give a fuck about shit.
No, but this is what I was talking about with Christian Cage. I was talking about this. Like, basically, he built himself from the patriarch. What's homie name again, Tove? The one he was calling his son.
Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a whole story going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't only the matches, it was mainly the story about the patriarch and him having Mama Wayne and all that.
Okay, then answer me this question. While you guys are romanticizing about Christian Cage here.
Pause.
Answer me.
Son.
Answer me this question. What wrestler would get cheered in the 90s while you're telling fans that that you're having sex with their mothers?
What kind of question is that?
What 90s? No. There's a point to this. What 90s character? What 90s wrestling character? Taker. I don't know. Vince.
I don't know. Maybe Stone Cold. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Probably Rick Rude.
Yeah, Rick Rude. That's a good one.
Val Venus.
Val Venus. But even Val Venus, that's like the late 90s.
Rude would get cheered. Rude would get booed out of the fucking building.
But what
that's the point. There is no good heel.
Attitude, bro.
We're not talking about the 90s though.
Dude, fucking Attitude Era Val Venus was like he was stealing people's wives.
He was a porn star, right? Like the fuck?
There is no
what are you talking about, Black?
There is no good heel. Scott
Steiner. It's hard to be a good heel though because of the climb of the day.
Like,
if anything, it's hard to be a good heel. If anything, the people that are good are considered bad. The fans are fickle as hell. You can't really decide.
Hold up. Now, here's what I say is the biggest failure, and I don't even like this guy. Like, fuck this dude as a person. The biggest failure to me in WWE is WWE has done, like, they have tried to move heaven and earth to make Gunther like this Shao Kahn level final boss. And he's just a fucking mid-carder. But you know who actually does get more heat than Gunther? I can't believe I'm saying this. Logan Paul. Logan Paul has more heel heat than Gunther. If you gave the career killer bullshit that Gunther has,
wait till he comes back. Wait till he comes back.
If you gave the career killer shit, if you gave the career killer shit to Logan Paul, it would probably have worked better because
I would change the channel quicker.
He actually has it's just sad. And Logan Paul, he's just a fucking before he got hurt, he's just a mid-card guy and a fucking cursed faction, yet he's getting more heat than a guy who's like a former 2-time world champion. Like, what are we doing?
He's one of Triple H's boys.
No offense, but that's still low-hanging fruit, dude, because Logan Paul is just a dickhead. That's not good heel heat. That's get off my TV heat.
And
Yeah,
we
like I
can
said,
all agree
if
he's a
Logan,
piece.
if
Go
Logan
ahead.
Paul, if Logan Paul had the career killer gimmick, I'll change the channel quicker.
I'll say this. Like, I get it. We all know he's a fucking dickhead. But when it comes to I keep on saying, when it comes to WWE, the dude is talented, B.
I don't separate talent from the person.
I
Can't
hear
do it.
you.
Won't do it.
Well, you must
Hey.
hate Stone Cold, and if
Hey,
that's the
you know
case.
what? You gonna do that? Hey, look, you really want to bring some heel because I knew I had a feeling they were gonna try to do this. Have the Paul brothers beat the Usos for the tag belt. I had a feeling they was gonna do that for Mania.
Oh, he's banned. This dude, Jake Paul is banned over the MVP shit. Because you remember, they like a rival company to TKO.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't even step into a motherfucking TKO WWE venue. They're gonna tell him to leave.
But yeah, man, but it's hard to get heels because the crowds are bipolar, man. Like you got a guy, you can come out there and they cheer for him, they singing his songs. The next thing you know, they spear him and put him through a table, and the crowd's saying one more time. I'm like, damn, I thought you loved him.
That's Triple H fault.
Yeah,
It's
you know what's
Triple H.
crazy about that?
You can be a good heel.
They did that
No,
shit
hold on.
on.
Let's TKO. Go ahead, TKO. Go ahead.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? They did that. It's funny you said that. They did that shit on Raw for the past for months now. Like first they were like acknowledging Roman Reigns, then Jacob Fatu crashed out and threw them both through that wall, and now they're chanting Fatu. Like fans are literally switching up mid-range. Like what?
And
No,
what I was gonna say, what I was gonna say
Jacob.
is this: this dude Triple H, when it comes to his booking, he fucked up the ecosystem. Don't you notice? You always have faces versus faces and heels versus heels majority of the time. Like we still don't even know who the fuck is the good guy or the bad guy when it comes to Jacob and Roman. I guess Jacob is a good guy by default.
The reason why they switch allegiance, is because he killed Jimmy, was walking up the ramp, realized Jimmy was still crawling, got back to killing Jimmy.
You can be a good heel in wrestling today. The problem is, and this has always been an issue with wrestling, is at a certain point you're gonna be so cool the fans are gonna cheer it, and it really just varies per heel wrestler because some heel wrestlers are just
the storm is coming. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know if my shit gets shut off. You already know the storm just came.
Oh damn. Okay.
If you think about it, the last good heel.
But let's all continue on. Go ahead.
My bad.
I just want to give you a heads up.
Oh yeah, no problem. Be careful over there. Yeah, all I was saying is that you can be a heel. It's just that if you're too good at it, eventually the fans are going to cheer you. It's just depending on how good you are, you can prolong that heel lifespan longer. But eventually, at some point, the fans are going to cheer you. And a more modern day, when Swerve went heel, when he was doing that shit, breaking into Hangman's house, at first he was being booed, but then he got cheered. Another example, Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher is a heel, but he's so good in the ring that by the time his matches are over, he gets like a standing ovation. And WWE,
that's because he does face moves.
Yeah, he does do face moves.
Exactly.
And WWE, I can't really think of anyone in current WWE. WWE is harder in WWE because, like you just said, Sam, man, like the ecosystem is all fucked up.
Yeah,
Triple H. So I'm not really sure.
Because you have faces going against faces and heels going against heels, so the crowd is confused. Like right before, remember this dude Jacob was just beefing with Cody Rhodes. They both supposed to be faces. Who are we supposed to be cheering for? Who we supposed to be booing?
Like the last no doubt about it heel in WWE was Mark Henry back in his Hall of
Fame.
How's it the
kind of 50? Hold on, you're kind of 50-50 on that, bro. Because minute Mark Henry started doing the Hall of Pain stuff, he got cheered. When he won the night he won the world title and beat Orton, they cheered him.
Didn't when he killed Cena.
They were glad. Yeah, they
booed that night?
cheered that too.
They did?
Yes, because they were sick of Cena
But-
at that time.
But
that's-
that wasn't the
that's-
last
that's-
legitimate
that's-
heel, though.
that's
I would say
been
the
the-
last legitimate heel was probably maybe Roman Reigns when he had that 5-year run.
He was getting cheered.
Roman was not
acknowledging him.
Roman was not a heel at that time. He was a forced babyface.
Oh, the big dog ring?
No, I'm talking about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he was getting cheered.
Nah, he was getting booed for how he treated his cousins, especially Jay.
You were acknowledging him.
Well, towards the end. All right, towards the end. But like at first and shit like that, especially when like what this dude King Henry just said. Like when he was sitting there beating the shit out of this dude Jey Uso the first time. They hated this dude Roman Reigns for that shit.
I know what you guys are talking about. I know what you guys are talking about. The Roman shit is hard to discuss because it started during COVID when there were no fans. So it was hard to gauge what fans were reacting to him with. Then when the fans came back and Roman started facing guys like Edge, Daniel Bryan when he was still there, Rollins, Balor, Owens and stuff. When he was facing those guys, the fans were booing. But then when Vince got whacked and Triple H took over, that was when fans started cheering Roman. And then the Sammy Uso shit, when Sammy joined, then they started getting cheered. Like that's like 2023 going into 2024. So it's like half the bloodline run he was booed, the other half he was cheered. So yeah, he was kind of a tweener near the end.
No, but the one match real quick, like go back on a segment. The one match I never got, and I'm surprised that you guys never said it either, was or is his match against Seth. He never beat Seth.
Well, now that you
go back to Cody, he should go back and face Seth.
Well, now that you bring that up, I don't know why fans say that Seth is Roman's best rival when they never
had a one-on-one match.
No,
and that goes back to
they never tied it in.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why would he go back? Him winning the Rumble, why would he fight Seth?
No.
He didn't say that. We're talking about
what Black Star has said. Black Star said, "You talking about Roman Reigns going up against Cody? Why wouldn't he go up against Seth Rollins?" And that's why I'm asking. Why would you even ask that?
Oh, because wait a minute. Yeah, when he won the Rumble, Seth was champion, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. No, Punk. It was Punk and Cody. Punk and Cody were champions,
right?
But
and I
agree. I know what I'm talking about.
But you're not entirely wrong, though, man. They have yet to tie that loose end between Roman and Seth.
So y'all rather that match? You know what?
Not that you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I am listening.
What I'm saying is they never tied that loose end between Roman and Seth. We're not championship aside. That is the one thing they never tied.
During that entire 5-year run.
Wait, let's slow down.
Okay.
Okay. I was saying, just like King Eric was saying, that when this dude Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, he should have won after this dude Cody Rhodes for the rubber match, because it would have made sense.
And he didn't because he was going to lose.
Hold on. Given the fact that Cody Rhodes took everything from him, the story was already there. And it came off as nonsensical for him to go up against this dude, CM Punk, for the belt that he always talks shit about. Like all of a sudden, interested in that belt. That's what
I agree with you. And what I'm saying to counter that point is, as much as I can blame Triple H and TKO, I hold some of the wrestlers accountable because that's just simply a case of Roman not wanting to lose. So what Black Star and TKO are saying is that there are other, like you just mentioned the Cody story as a loose end. It is a loose end. But the Seth Rollins thing is also a loose end. You know what's also a loose end? During Roman's entire run as tribal chief, he never at any point had a one-on-one match with Randy Orton or Bobby Lashley. Those are two big matches. He never faced either one of them. You know why? Because he didn't want to lose.
Why would he challenge them after winning the Rumble? That's what I'm saying. Remember,
we're not talking about
I'm just simply saying
we're not talking about the Rumble, dude.
Those are just examples of loose ends because Roman didn't want to face specific people because he didn't want to lose. And that goes back to me, in my opinion, a big issue with today's product. A lot of top guys, for whatever reason, they don't want to lose. Either they don't want to lose or Triple H/TKO doesn't want them to lose. But because they're not losing, your roster is not getting over. That's why, like your Batistas, your Ortons, your Cenas, your Rocks, your Austins, and guys like that, they got over because they were beating other top guys. That's how you get over. So how the fuck is someone supposed to get over if Roman and Cody and whatever top guy you have never loses? If you're that over, you can take a loss or two. It's not going to hurt you. That's the problem.
That WCW, man. That's like WCW 98. Nobody wanted to take the L.
Yeah, it's bogus. It's like it's bogus. You're already a made man.
Like one
or two losses is not gonna hurt you.
Go over there.
I give Jericho that, and I give Jericho that. Like Jericho don't mind losing from time to time. I'll give him that.
Like, and plus at WrestleMania 40, the reason why he lost to Cody was because he gave the chair shot to Seth. He lost focus.
Yeah.
He'll go back and face Seth.
From what I heard, Punk. From what I heard, Punk basically, and I'll give Punk this if this is true. The story I heard is that Punk and Triple H and Roman, they basically sat down like the night before their match, and Punk basically just said straight up, "Listen, if you work through the summer, I'll put you over." And Roman was like, "Okay," and that was it. That was it.
Really?
So, and to Roman's credit, he's showing up. So
it got to be a respect factor, man, because I think at the end of the day, Romans respect Punk enough, like, okay, we'll do it. But I don't think those guys, like I said earlier, don't respect Papa H like that, man. That's why you remember how even with Vince McMahon, I'm making a comparison of characters. How Edge and Matt Hardy had that whole bullshit going on, and Vince sat him down and told him what it was. Like, y'all gonna do business, y'all ain't messing up my ring.
Right.
And then he got into some crazy tangent story talking about the wildlife and the animals in the animal kingdom fighting and tearing each other's hearts out and scaring. But he was like, look, y'all ain't bringing this personal love triangle BS here in my business. And somebody gonna lay down.
That's Vince. Like, let's get some money. Like, what y'all got going on right now?
Yeah.
Let's be grown-ass men and make some money off this shit. And shouts go out to Matt Hardy and Edge for getting that break. So I know they made a lot of bread off that angle.
Oh, yeah.
I know, of course they did. Of course they did. They had to. I know Lita definitely
3 times.
I know Lita definitely made bank for that too. I know Lita, despite getting slut shamed every week, made a lot of money off of that.
Matt Hardy came back to get his ass whipped 3 times.
Oh, Matt Hardy was never Vince's favorite. He was always into Jeff.
And that's why that Jay Cargill Rhea Ripley feud was asked, because whatever was going on between those two, it was getting legitimate interest on social media from fans. And I guarantee you Triple H or TKO or some important person sat them down and said, okay, girls, we can't have any problems. So
she came back to it on ESPN, though. She came back to it, I think, during first take or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like why don't you like Rhea Ripley? And because like she said that she's a company girl, that's why.
The exact moment
is she wrong? We starting to see more and more. Like, remember Bianca Belair said the same thing. That's how it's coming off. Like, yo, you want to go run to daddy? You want to go run and cry to daddy?
Yeah. Sandman and I, we talked about this shit because Rhea and Jade did it, and then Seth and Braun Breaker did it too. Like, this is something I'm noticing under this TKO regime, and it's like people say I'm nitpicking, but I'm not nitpicking. Like, the first segment that Rhea and Jade did, they were putting each other over. Rhea was saying like, Jade, you're dominant. And Jade was saying stuff like, Rhea, you're a dynasty. And then like when Seth and Braun, when they had their
terrible.
Right. And then when Seth and
you have strong
Braun,
you have strong legs. You have
right.
Like, what the fuck are y'all
And then
talking about? What is this?
Right, and then when Seth and Braun were having their segment, Seth was saying stuff like, Braun Breaker, you're the future of this company. Like, shit like that is fucking garbage. When people watch wrestling, we don't want to hear you putting the person, like, this is not the Hall of Fame. There's a time and place for that. We're watching Raw, SmackDown, we're watching TV. We want to see drama, motherfucker.
Exactly.
I want to see you say, fuck that nigga. I don't want to hear you say, you're this, you're that. That's not drawing interest. That's not making the crowd go, oh man, I really got to see this fucking match.
But on ESPN, they kind of went back to it, and to the interviewers, we're not like to the interviewers like credit or anything like that. He just kind of just like ended it like right then and there. But
I low-key want to hear somebody say "fuck that nigga" now.
Yeah. Again,
I'm gonna try my best to clip that. B. Hey, yo, AI, clip that. Yo, what council bot?
I still hate your gut. No, I want to hear some of that sticky fingers. I still hate your fucking guts, and I hope that you die. That's what I want to hear.
but again, Jade just said, no. I think it was Mike Greenberg. Yeah, that was the interviewer, Mike Greenberg. Like Mike Greenberg interviewed Jade, and like they were standing in front of the LED board.
Yeah.
And like they were going over like the pay-per-view, like, oh, like why should we watch this match? And then like Mike Greenberg just kind of passing. This is like, wait a minute, why don't you like Rhea Ripley? Like she seems like a solid wrestler. It seems like you two would get along. And then Jay just kind of just said it, just matter of factly, because she's a company girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike Greenberg stopped, looked at the camera, kind of like, what the fuck should we do?
And no lie, they really should have went with that. I don't care what.
Yeah, and that's the problem with modern day WWE. Like if we're being honest, I think the last time there was like a main event program of two people like facing each other and they were just legit just throwing shots at each other, it was Rock and Cena, like back in 2012 and 2013, really 2012, like that build to the once in a lifetime. Yeah, and then after that, like Cena, Cena Punk. You know, nobody in like you don't get those.
Motherfuckers don't do shit like that no more. Remember, this dude, The Rock, even started spitting bars and all that shit towards Cena. Like, we don't get fun shit like that no more.
And they wonder why the ratings are down, because people are tired of manufactured drama.
Yeah, it's not fun. The product is not fun. We have nonstop rematches. The champions don't do nothing but talk fucking holes in our head.
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers, yo, when's the last time Liv Morgan did anything?
When she fought Sol Ruka the night after Mania.
Man, this dead
she also said.
I remember Jay Cargill she didn't defend the title like for 2 weeks. They was on her back. When's the last time Liv Morgan did anything with that damn championship, son?
Like when it comes to people, when it comes to people like cutting promos, where it's like, okay, we're gonna go out there and get heat. Today, I can only think of like 3 people: MJF, Christian, and Owens. Kevin Owens. Owens gets heat. Drew can get good heat when he's got a good thing going. Like the Drew Punk shit was great. I didn't care about the Drew Priest shit. That was lame. Drew Fatu was all right. There's a few people out there who still try to get heat, but in WWE, it's mostly dead.
Oh.
Even Dom is dead. Remember Dom? He used to get like a lot of good heat. Now when he cuts promos, nobody really cares.
Right. Because I heard as of late, Dom was even talking shit like, yo, creative has nothing for me. This is a Triple H champion. Like, why y'all have nothing for, like, this? When's the last time he defended that belt?
And yo, Dom, and yo, check this.
He
And
don't.
Dom
He
had
only
and
got.
Dom
He
had
only
some
has
real
that.
scumbag heat. And Dom had some real scumbag heat. Like, man, look,
Yeah,
I was like,
Convict
man,
Dom was great.
you disrespecting your pops? Then you came into his house and fucked him up there. Like, we want to
As a
see
matter
this poor kid get his ass whooped.
Yo, Henny God, what's going on, my dude? Like, Toph, as a matter of fact, Toph called it. He called this shit like last year or a couple of years ago, maybe a year and a half. I remember this shit you said, Toph. You said any money bet when this dude is done with Ray, when he's done with his pops, they're not gonna have nothing for him. And he's right. I remember Toph called that shit out.
I told you, man, it's a
kept
conversation
saying-
nobody's ready for. I've been saying this shit for years. Ray does not put anybody over. He has never put over another luchador his entire fucking career. People always shit on Hogan. They shit on Triple H. They shit on Cena. Nobody ever calls Ray out. He's just as guilty. He doesn't put anybody over. Nobody gets over. Nobody.
Talk to him,
And
Talk to him.
and then every fucking time he teams up with somebody, his partner turns on him, and Ray's like, "Dude, like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck?" Ray is a selfish asshole, dude. Fuck that guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The best one. I'm sorry, man. The best one is Batista. I don't care.
You're supposed to be my friend.
You're hurting me, Dave.
Ray, I'm gonna rip your head off. They're just standing there looking up at this nigga like, good lord.
Yo, Ray, we doing some scumbag stuff on the low, man. How did that Eddie turn on you? Chavo turn on you? Vicky turn on you?
Yo, everybody turned on
everybody, bro. Everybody that,
like,
yeah, everybody
can't be wrong, Ray. What type of time you on?
Like it's one thing for like the first 2, maybe 3 people, but everybody, come on, bro.
Oh, what is going on with your character, man? It's the same thing with Cody Rhodes, man. Like everybody that celebrated with you done stabbed you in the back.
Word, everybody that lived the same motherfuckers that lifted you on your shoulders at Mania 40 all turned on you.
He even did that shit outside of WWE. I remember when Lucha Underground was still a thing. I think they used to call it Ultima Lucha, which was like kind of like their biggest show. One of the Ultima Luchas, they did Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma, and it was like to see the new king of the luchadors, and Ray beat Puma. And I was like, what the fuck did he beat Puma for? Like you don't even work here. The fuck? And it's like, oh, well, Puma lost because Ricochet was leaving. I don't give a fuck. He was being pushed as like the new future of the whatever, man. Fuck.
Right. No, you're right. Because it's like, my dude, even if he's leaving, who cares? Like, you could have still put him over. It's like, you being Prince Puma, what does that do? What does that do for you? You're Rey Mysterio. You're a made man.
Ray ain't getting nobody nothing, man.
And nobody wants to call it out. That's so crazy. Nobody call. We like the only motherfuckers that call that shit out. What is dude Rey Mysterio? Nobody.
Yo, Ray put on. They're like, damn, Ray ain't put on not one luchador. God dang.
Yes.
I had to really think about that for a second when I first said it. I'm like, oh shit.
Like he helped nobody. You can't even help your own. Like Dominic was always right. You are a deadbeat.
Yo, you don't put none of your people on, man. Whoa. Like, what you do for Conan, man? Like, you ain't put him on?
Which is wild, because Conan practically gave you your career.
Matter of fact, isn't he the Triple A GM? He took Conan's job.
All right. He's the general. I was about to ask y'all about that. What do y'all think of Ray being the GM of AAA?
It's stupid.
He the Mexican Stephen A. Smith. He always taking a black man job.
How we gonna take this dude serious as an authority figure? This little motherfucker, like, hey, what's going on?
You can go back. You can go back, like, and just watch, like, ever since Ray has come to WWE, with the exception of Eddie Guerrero, like, every person that's been partnered with him, like, Ray buried their momentum. He buried Chavo. He buried Sin Cara, even though Sin Cara sucked at the time. He buried Dragon Lee,
Mhm.
Santos Escobar. The Santos
Mhm.
Escobar shit was working. It was working. The fans were responding to it. He was getting good heat. They never had a one-on-one match. Never. He wasn't hurt.
Why?
They never did the match. Never did
Yo,
it.
Black
Yes,
Star, you
they
still there,
did.
Black? Wait,
Yeah, I'm
Black
here.
Star, you still there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Yes, they did. They actually did have a one-on-one match, but you probably just forgot it.
They ain't put nobody
Wasn't
on,
okay,
man.
Santos and Ray had a one-on-one the night before that Mania match they had.
Like I was talking to my friend the other day about Ray. 97 through 04, Ray took consistent ass whoopings.
Hmm.
May have been deserving.
Like if you think about it, right? The two special cases was the Eddie ass whooping when he gave him a brain buster on the fucking steel steps.
Yeah, that was mean.
And the Kevin Nash ass whooping when he long darted his ass onto the
Fucked up thing about that was actually Ray's idea to do that.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
That was why
Kevin
Eddie
Nash
packed
over
him
by
up.
doing that.
That was why Eddie packed him up. He was like, "Nah, bro, I'm taking you out before you screw me over."
Like Chavo abused his left knee with a fucking chair.
I quit.
Was that 04? That was 04, right?
That was
Yeah,
06.
I run that.
but,
Oh, that was 06?
yeah, because
Okay,
I remember
97-06. 97-06, that's an 8 year. That's an 8
I ain't
year
gonna lie
run.
though, that was a pretty mean spot though. He had this dude Rey Mysterio hanging upside down while cracking his leg with a chair. That was pretty crazy. I give Chavo that.
That was an 8 year run of consistent ass whoopings. Conan whooped his ass and he whooped his ass.
Oh man. Shouts out to Conan though. How Conan is though? He alright?
It's not good.
I don't know.
I know you've been going through a lot of health problems and all that, so I hope he good.
Like he fucking did that somersault clothesline, fucking powerbomb him at least 3 times, and then gave him the tequila sunrise, and he savored that tequila sunrise because he held on to that shit.
Speaking of that, though, I want to know whose stupid idea was to unmask Ray in the first place.
Probably
Eric Bischoff. That was Eric Bischoff.
It was Bischoff. Yeah.
It was Bischoff.
I'm not mad at him for trying something new though. You know, each
But he had
to do something new.
But it was still
Bischoff's
stupid now that you look back
Bischoff's
on
credit, it. To Bischoff's credit, when Hoovy unmasked, he actually got more over. Hoovy was just a fuck up. Yeah. But yeah,
the juice was wild. It was a wild boy.
He wanted Ray to unmask at Halloween Havoc, and he told Ray if he didn't unmask, he was going to fire him. Eddie and Bischoff.
Talk about that match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Eddie and Bischoff had heat. Bischoff, for whatever reason, just never liked Eddie. And so Eddie, he told Ray, he was like, look, bro, like he was going to go into business for himself and he was going to let Ray pin him. And then Ray was like, they'll fire both of us. And Eddie was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'll beat up Bischoff. But then at the very last minute, Bischoff was like, all right, fine. You can keep your mask. But then he had him unmasked. It was like a tag match. I think it was like Ray and Conan versus Hall and Nash. And the stip was if they lost, they have to unmask. Just for whatever reason, Bischoff was just obsessed with unmasking luchadors, whatever. So it's unfortunate because if you go back, like when Ray unmasked, when he was doing the no limit shit with like Conan and Master P and all those guys, like that shit was actually good. It was actually fun. It was really entertaining. It's like the only time ever where Ray worked heel. It's really good, but Ray, he doesn't talk about it. You know, he's very ashamed of it for obvious reasons. He thinks it's a blasphemy thing.
Don't trust some new niggas. That's what it was.
The only person who took a more consistent ass whooping for a longer period of time was fucking Spike Dudley. Spike Dudley took severe ass
Spike Dudley be yo. Shots go out to Spike. Seriously,
I don't know how Spike Dudley ain't paralyzed.
He's still walking.
Yeah, he's still ticking.
The Mike Awesome ass whoopings alone should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yo, the Bam Bam Bigelow one was notorious.
Oh God.
Oh, when he threw him into the crowd.
Yeah, I think.
Did he body surf
Spike
that time?
Dudley should have been ECW heavyweight champion.
Wait, who?
Sure.
Spike.
Sure.
I think so. I mean, if Just Incredible could, why not Spike?
Right. Fuck that dude, Just Incredible.
Hey man, that's still the coolest name ever. That's amazing. That's just incredible. That's so great.
I can't stand scammers. Fuck about
A person who slurped him better than anybody in ECW history was fucking Joey Styles. My God, did he slurp him?
Because Just Incredible, he was that guy. Even though he was average as fuck. He had some charisma. He had some charisma.
What? They made it work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was Paul Heyman's gift. He made most of these trash guys look decent.
He took wrestlers that were limited and he focused on their strengths. He did that better than Vince and Bischoff combined.
Yeah,
just so serious for one moment.
So yeah, B, I see MLW is gonna be on tomorrow. We know you got to.
What the fuck is Veeps? I'm still on that. What the fuck is that?
What?
What time they going live?
Yeah, what the fuck is Veeps? Yeah, I guess they go live. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be a live show, is it? No, I don't think so. But 6:05 Eastern. That means 5:05 my time. So it just might be live. Because isn't it going straight on YouTube? Yeah, it's going on YouTube. I guess that's when they post it. I guess that's where they're gonna post it on YouTube around that time.
Fucking Corbin said like, "Oh, we're gonna." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a European tour," and each European tour was the city WWE was in. I was like, "My God, are you telegraphing you bullshit?"
Let me see. We got what's that? Hammerstone and Bishop Dyer, the Good Brothers, and the these dudes. I remember they was in NXT.
Yeah.
Long time.
They were called Gallus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them.
Matt Riddle pulling up.
And they never give a damn about Gallus. I mean, they could have used my idea with Gallus. They could have had them aligned with Sheamus. That shit would have cooked.
Yeah, I wonder if it's better if they would align with.
Yeah, I'll check out MLW. You gonna go live for that, Sandman?
More than likely.
Or AAA?
Wait, AAA's doing an event tomorrow?
Yes, I didn't even know. I guess
nobody cares about AAA, bro.
No, AAA is good. I like AAA.
We could cover both, like
if you say so, man.
Correspondent, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like the last time I watched that shit. This dude, what's his name again? Elio was on fight against a 17-year-old kid. I'm like, what is this?
I gotta be honest with you, man. Even
a 17-year-old kid. I ain't gonna lie, the kid was moving. Like that 17-year-old, I think it was like mini Elio, mini Vikingo.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, man. Even before. I'll be honest with you, dude. Even before the WWE relationship, I just never fucked with AAA. Every time I'd watch a Triple Mania, it was just full of botches and just dumb shit. I could just never get into AAA. Like between AAA and CM,
that's the first wrestling program I ever watched in my whole life. When it came to like Lucha Libre, AAA, that was the very first program I ever watched.
You couldn't understand a fucking word they were saying, but you just
because this shit was funny as fuck.
I just want to see I just want to see midgets get destroyed.
Yeah. between AAA and CMLL, like if I have to pick one, and I'm not like super familiar with either one, I'd pick CMLL only because the few limited times I've watched CMLL, it's decent. Every Triple Mania I've ever seen, and I've only seen like 2 of them, admittedly, it's just full of botches and shit. Like if you guys have seen that clip, like Vampiro's like on commentary. And he doesn't want to get in the ring until they play his music, and he's like right fucking there, like just get in the fucking ring. Yeah. Then he like passes gas, like
the ball game over moment in Triple Mania was when Jeff Jarrett was throwing tortillas. He was drunk as fuck.
Yo,
Jeff Jarrett's a fucking dumbass, man. Fuck
this Diego Hill dude, I've seen him fight a couple of times. He gives me that Kevin Knight vibes. He's pretty good.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we seen him.
That's a big claim.
Yeah, he's good. We watched him on the last show that we went live for. I forgot what was the name of that show. One of them Don Gatto promoted shows.
Don Gatto.
Yeah. He was pretty good. He actually won the match too. What's Zamaya? Who the fuck is this Zamaya? She's like a female Legion of Doom?
I don't know. I haven't heard of her.
She looks pretty badass though. See that shit? She looks pretty badass. Got Shotzi pulling up.
Shotzi versus Priscilla Kelly. For those of you that don't know who that is Gigi Dolan from Fatal Influence.
Okay.
Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee's facing Austin Aries.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. Okay.
That should be a fun match.
Got a nice little decent card going on here. The new season's cost. All right now, MLW. So does this mean that Future's gonna be every Saturday? Y'all gotta talk to us. The weekly, Major League Wrestling returns with weekly series at the Historic. That's the name of the venue, I guess. The Historic. All right, cool. So that means every Saturday y'all should be pulling up. So just stick to y'all word, please. Try to give y'all a chance.
I feel bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel kind of bad for Trevor Lee, man. How WWE had both those guys, both him and Aries, on their payroll and did nothing.
Well, Austin Aries is a pretty consistent fuck up.
Even still, man, WWE's had plenty of fuck ups, and
he humped Christy Hemme on national television. There's no way he coming back.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, what he did, he put his meat in her face.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, but hey.
That was pretty crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, I'm not defending the behavior of an Austin Aries or Loki.
He was bogus for that.
It's just really unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I think I know why they were the way they were. And it's unfortunate because modern day wrestling is a lot more accepting of it. I think that they were both assholes because they were smaller dudes. And during their period of time in the wrestling business, smaller guys were just looked down upon and they were just discriminated against. And so I feel like as a defense mechanism, Loki and Aries basically just had like this, I'm going to be an asshole to everyone before they can reject me. You know,
no.
It's unfortunate because there's actually smaller size wrestlers now. I said that's not an excuse. I said I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I think that's why they were the way they were, because there was a stigma against that back then. But today, there's more smaller wrestlers and mainstream companies. It's more accepted now. And I feel like if they had kept their heads on their shoulders, they would probably be in bigger companies today. Like, look at Balor. He's short. Jack Perry's short.
The Aries was an asshole on 20, though.
The new was going on, my dude.
He had Shawn Michaels syndrome.
I think
Aries.
I think this dude Aries would have been fine if he didn't do that shit. What he did with Chris Hemme. That shit was wild. And it don't matter if he was tall, short, or even a small person.
Right. And the other thing too about Aries is like there's a lot of wrestlers who did some asshole shit, but if you have someone to protect you, you'll be all right. Like Randy Orton, if we're being honest, he should have been fired years ago. Like, have you read the stories of what the shit he did? He walked backstage, unzipped his pants.
Though.
Right. So was the Aries shit.
And I'm not defending Randy Orton shit either. Like Randy Orton was on some bullshit. He was on some bullshit also, but what this
dude did, dump in a wrestler's bag. That is just beyond special.
And that's just gonna be killing me with these motherfuckers. Like, yo, you're not gonna sit there and prank me with some. I'm fucking you up. It is what it is. If I lose my spot, I lose my spot. Oh well. A lot of these motherfuckers be getting away with some bullshit. A lot of them. Like, that's why Mark Henry wasn't playing that shit. You understand? And shit on my sandwich. Nigga.
Ballet.
Oh, it's just a prank, bro. No, all right.
Randy knew better.
Yeah, Ballet.
Randy knew better than to fuck with Mark Henry.
I heard Ballet. The first negative story I heard about Orton was like, I guess this had to have been like in the early Ruthless Aggression, because Stephanie was doing creative on SmackDown. Stephanie was, I think, talking to Zach Gowen, and the story is that Orton, like, they were in a locker room. Stephanie was in a locker room talking to Zach Gowen. Randy walked in. He was standing behind Zach Gowen. Randy unzipped his pants, took out his ding dong, and then put his ding dong on Zach's shoulder. And then Stephanie basically had to be like,
hell nah.
What the fuck?
I'm going
like right in front of Stephanie.
That's it.
Like right in front of Stephanie, and then Stephanie.
And he wasn't fired immediately.
Tell Orton, like,
he wasn't fired immediately.
No.
You serious?
That really happened. Yeah.
Oh God. See now.
Yeah, Matt Cardona, he pussy. I'll never respect him. I will never.
No, Zach Gowen. He said that.
He said that. Oh, my bad. I think he said
Zach Gowen. Yeah.
Zach Gowen. That's what he said. Yeah.
Is that
it's just what it is.
He's the one-legged guy.
Yeah. It's just what it is, and it's not just right. Yeah, and what it is it's not just a WWE thing. Like every wrestling company has done this. It's like every now and then a company will hire a wrestler, and like from day one, that company has made up their mind. Like, this person is going to be an investment. We're going to invest in this person. And outside of like committing murder, we're going to give this person chance after chance after chance. And that was Randy. Now, to Randy's credit, he's a much better person now. And that's great. But if we're being honest, he should have been fired like 5 times over for the shit he did.
Got shot.
He's admitted that himself.
He should have got shot. Nigga, you put your... And not only that, I think that's some real sucker shit, because given the fact that this dude only has one leg, that's some sucker shit.
That is evil. The fuck?
Like, nigga, you lucky you didn't get shot. The fuck out of here. They go, what? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers let a lot of shit slide because of wrestling. Fuck
did
you.
Did HBK do worse to a woman? Like, drugged her and like drew penises on her face and basically like had sex with her?
Yeah, these motherfuckers, they was all doing the most. And their main reason is like, oh, I respect the sport, and the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is bogus as hell.
But the difference is that with Sean kind of became a born again Christian,
and that's where like, and that's where like where Taker lost me. Like, Taker's podcast is like so fucking lame now. Taker loses me because like he talks about today's generation of wrestlers, and he just
wasn't Taker part of the Klan?
Taker says shit like, "Oh, the wrestlers today, they don't do any of the crazy shit when they're not on the road. They're just in their hotel room playing a game." I'm like, nigga, we fucking lived to our 80s and 90s. You got a problem with that? Like, fuck you.
I'll say this, right? When it comes to them saying like, oh, y'all should be studying tapes and trying to better your character, I feel them on that. I do feel them on that. But when it came to the other shit, like, nah, nigga. Remember you said, oh, we all had weapons in our locker. Like, what? I'm not coming to work. You got all types of weapons and shit. Like, no.
The Scott Steiner stories are the funniest stories. So when he said, you know, last time I've been in a crash. I'm like, wait, what?
The fuck?
The Petey Williams story.
Yeah, Randy still has his seat. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Randy, he knew to do that shit too. He knew to do that shit too.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that to Scott Steiner. He wouldn't do
like, what the fuck?
He wouldn't do that to Farouk, because Farouk would have killed him.
Niggas,
of course.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Why? Because, I want to be a wrestler. Fuck out of here.
Didn't do that to Taker, because Taker would have killed him.
Fuck Bum the Taker too. That's what I call him. Like, this dude really shitted on his peoples, and his peoples is the one that came up with the idea. for 6
Yeah, I don't
feet
like
under.
that. That was fucked up. Yeah,
I called that
like
nigga out immediately with that
What,
shit.
he buried them?
All right, this is what happened, right? The dude came up with the show, who was his co-host. He was like, yo, you should come out with a podcast. I guess him and Taker was at a lunch or whatever with amongst friends.
Like a luncheon, right? Okay.
And Taker wasn't trying to hear that shit. He was, he whatever. And Michelle McCool told Taker, like, yo, maybe we should hear him out. And he was like, all right, fuck it. So I guess this dude pitched the idea to Undertaker, and he eventually caved in, and they did the podcast. And WWE, seeing this shit was starting to gain some traffic. So they reached out to Undertaker and was like, yo, we want this podcast on the network or whatever they had going on at the time. Undertaker was like, sure. And this motherfucker went and told Matt, whoever the fuck the dude name was that came up with the idea in the first place, I'm about to take the show to WWE. And he's like, okay, like basically, what about me? And Taker was like, what about you? Like literally took his shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Took his shit. And then one had to ask him, like, yo, we good, right? We good? And the dude was like, yeah, we good. So the fuck out of here, son.
He didn't trademark it? He didn't trademark it?
I don't think so. Yo, you can check it out. I spoke about it, and maybe
he talked to the Chris Van. He talked to the Chris Van Vliet dude. Just on his channel.
I like Chris Van Vliet though. I like it.
And the part that and Sandman told the whole story, but the other part of the story that needs to be said is you got to remember also that podcast that Taker did with that dude, that was doing big traction because you got to remember Taker was one of the few wrestlers that kept kayfabe for years.
Yeah.
So he wasn't really doing interviews like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to be like out of character,
he had stories
just,
for days.
shooting the shit and just talking about random stuff, that's one of the reasons why it was getting so much traction, because we've never saw the man Mark Calloway just shoot the shit and just talk like a normal person, just talking about just random shit from like 30 years ago, 20 years ago. And then the other part was that when it went to WWE, they made the new co-host Michelle McCool Taker's wife.
Yeah.
And then when they did that LFG shit, which I don't watch, but I'm aware of it, they had Mickey James on there as a judge. And then right when Taker brought Michelle McCool
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me let you finish. Go ahead.
Okay, all I was going to say was that they replaced Mickey with Michelle McCool. And it just became very apparent that, like, okay, so Taker's basically taking, like, these real, like, grassroots projects, and he's turning it to a vanity project, like, for his fucking wife that, like, nobody cares about. Like, we're dudes here, obviously, so we have no horse in this race. But if I was a woman trying to be a wrestler, and you're telling me, who would you rather have as a coach? Mickey James or Michelle McCool? I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm pretty confident like 99% of young women's wrestlers will want to have coaching from Mickey James. She's been in far more places. She's been in far more places, was a far better wrestler, far better promo, way more entertaining than you ever were. And I will always say this about you, Michelle McCool. Nobody cared no one knew who you were until you were sucking dead cock. Get the fuck out of here. You were a fucking useless blonde with the Chuck Colombo guy. Okay, that's what you were. Nobody gave a fuck about you. Next thing you know, you're sucking dead cock. All of a sudden, you're a women's champion with Layla, like the whole Lay Cool thing. And then you fucking stole AJ's finisher, talking about, I don't watch TNA. Bitch, like, fuck off. Out of here.
I low key, I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of low key, part of me does believe that, because if you recall, not a lot of women there were wrestling fans.
See, here's the thing. The reason why I don't believe it is because she was, and that was when I was a TNA fan. So that's why I was so passionate about it. The Lay Cool thing was a ripoff of the Beautiful People, and the Faith Breaker was a ripoff of the Styles Clash. So, like, your two gimmicks were stolen from another company. So I don't believe that. I don't believe she did not watch TNA. I believe either she watched it or an agent watched it, told her about it, and she was like, fine, whatever.
but let me get this straight, like completely straight here. Just to recap here, the original co-host came up with the show idea. Taker didn't want to do it, right?
Right.
You still stuck on that. I knew it.
and when WWE picked up the show, put it on Netflix, because that's the channel that I think it's on, right? It's on Netflix.
I think wasn't on the network at first, but yeah, but basically WWE they seen the show collecting some traffic.
Okay, like a popularity.
Instead of them reaching out to I think his name was Matt. Instead of them reaching out to him, they reached out to Bum the Taker, and Bum the Taker basically took the show from him. And
basically what Taker told his co-host was Yo Devo, we got $20, right? I got $20.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, do you want him?
Yes.
Now, as far as I know,
and Maven, give me 1 second. Maven, he questioned Matt about that. He was like, "Yo, did you copyright the name? Did you get anything out of it?" And the dude didn't want to say. Like, he looked so heartbroken. And I'm like, "Yo, this is shit I be talking about. That's what I don't like about these wrestlers, B, because they feed off of motherfuckers that idolize them as kids. And when motherfuckers get grown and whatever, they look at you like, oh, you just a nerd. And that's not right. Because it's like, yo, we looked at y'all motherfuckers like heroes. And then when you finally meet these motherfuckers and you want to do something, even make bread with these motherfuckers, they'll sit there and they fucking jerk you. Pause. Like, just incredible. Just like a number of motherfuckers. And that's just corny, son.
That's why Nate and I, we always make like a lot of mafia jokes about wrestling, because like in mafia, when you're in the mafia, like there's all kinds of under the table deals, but they always want a piece of the pie. WWE is very similar. Like if you get any kind of traction going, like with merch or social media, whatever, they're always going to want a slice, and that slice turns into like a big piece of whatever. As far as I know, I believe Xavier owns Up, Up, Down, Down. So I think he can take that with him. And before AEW ever existed, that was how I knew that the Young Bucks were never going to go to WWE, because if they went to WWE, that was going to be it for BTE. WWE was going to take that. And you saw what they did to Ryder when he had that Long Island IC show.
They wanted that. That was actually in the contract. That's what I heard. The contract that they pitched to the Bucks, they wanted BTE, and that's
of course they did.
Oh, fuck nah.
Right. That was what made Adam Cole leave. Remember, they told Adam Cole to shut down his Twitch, and he was like, "Peace out," and he left. They told Paige to shut down her Twitch too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. That's around COVID. Remember, that's around COVID season. And it's like, yo, that's the only way we making money. We making money playing games, playing video games, and talking to our fans. And y'all want to take that from us too? And that's what I'm talking about with this whole TKO shit. Like, yo, like Vince went on that type of time before TKO. Let's not forget that. Like these motherfuckers is at home playing video games, getting a little bit of paper. Not as much paper as they was getting on the road. And they wanted that too. WWE.
That's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason they got rid of Mandy Rose, and I'll fucking die on that hill. They didn't care if she was doing sexual content. They don't care about that shit. They were just mad because from what I heard,
Shorty made $1 million. Shorty made $1 million.
They would have let her show her tits all day long.
And Shorty made $1 million off OnlyFans. So I'm like, you think WWE didn't want some of that?
Yeah, that's how it was.
That was a part of the negotiation. They didn't say, "Oh, you need to cover up." They just wanted to cut. That's literally the first thing they said. They wanted to cut.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose said, "No, this is what I got going on. This ain't a WWE property. Cool. Get rid of the belt. Take the belt off. Take the NXT championship off of her, and now you're fired." That's exactly what the fuck they did. But motherfuckers want to be like, "Oh, TKO is ruining the company." The fuck out of here, yo. The fuck?
Wasn't TKO not running shit when Mandy Rose left?
That's what I'm talking about, my dude.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. TKO just doubled down on that shit. That's what
Yeah.
Sandman's trying to say, but they were already
Okay.
doing it even before TKO. So,
all right.
Yeah. So, because when Balor came in, they told him that he had to shut down those Bullet Club because he was still getting royalties from the Bullet Club
He
merch.
still is, isn't he?
That's why they did. Remember when he came in, they did the Balor Club merch. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was why he did. What's that?
He still is, right?
Yeah. But when he came in, that was one of the contract negotiations. What they told him that because typically if you're an independent wrestler, you got to end your ties at some point, but it's like after a certain amount of months, then it ends. But when Balor came in, they told him specifically straight up, like you got to cut ties with the Bullet Club merch right now because with the Bullet Club merch, he was making more money than all the NXT folks before he was even signed. They didn't like that shit. So that's why they did the Balor Club thing because it was their thing. You know, they can market and trademark and own Balor Club because it's theirs. But it worked out because, you know, indie wrestling was just popping off at the time. So it didn't really matter. It worked out for Balor. It didn't hurt him that much. But
but because I think it was Aiden English. Like he said that that doesn't really matter. That Balor's just coasting because like Balor was making money off a Bullet Club merch. I was like, wait a minute, like is he still making that?
He should be getting royalties of it still, but I don't think he's getting like I don't know what his situation
because he's the founder, right? If he's a founder, he's definitely got to be getting bread off of that.
Yeah. You know what's really sad about Balor? He made a statement. I think he was on Stephanie's show. Stephanie's podcast is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he did an interview with Stephanie and he talked about his match with Punk. Where were they? They were like in his home, right?
Yeah, they were in Ireland.
Yeah, they were in Ireland. Yeah, he said on the podcast that the title match with Punk in his home was the highlight of his career. And when he said that, I was like, Then I thought about it for a minute. I was like,
he might be right.
Yeah, because he hasn't really done anything for like the past decade. It's really fucking sad.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, bro, Sandman, I know you said this and I agree. And honestly, looking back on it now, I agree with you. Him being in the Judgment Day hurt him
badly. And that's the thing that killed me with motherfuckers. Like, I swear I don't want to be mean. I just call it like how I see it. But I get motherfuckers like, oh, come on, Sandman. You can't. Like, nigga, I watched the show.
That was such a good match, though, between him and I think.
I know how these motherfuckers book.
Punk and Balor was good.
Don't know how to book shit. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It sucks. That's what it is. It does. I get it. But
I was.
I'm not gonna sit here and work my for instance. I'm not gonna sit here and work myself up over NXT. Anybody from NXT, anybody from LFG, anybody from whatever the fuck they got going on. Because when it comes to that creative, nobody's going nowhere. Period.
I was cool.
But hold on.
Okay.
Wait. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. Shouts going to all of y'all, B. Henny got Anubis, Ballet, Blaze. What's going on, y'all? What Anubis talking about? Anubis said, right. Independent contractors. They're independent until WWE says they're not. TKO didn't run anything when they shut down Page. Exactly. Oh, because of Macho Man and Slim Jim?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when Macho took Slim Jim with him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. On what Sandman was talking about with the Judgment Day, I was cool with the Judgment Day like 2 years ago when it was like Balor, Dom, Priest, Rhea, and Carlito. Like that version of Judgment Day, I was cool with because everybody in the group had been elevated. Rhea had been elevated. Dom had been elevated. Balor had new life. It finally gave Priest like some strong, firm footing, and they weren't doing much of Carlito, but it was just really cool, pun intended, to see him again. That version of Judgment Day, I was cool with, but the Judgment Day they got now, this shit's ass. No one has benefited from it. Liv is champion. She's not over. She's not defending it. They completely dropped the Raquel shit. Remember they were teasing drama between Liv and Raquel.
Yes.
They dropped it.
The
Raquel
evolution
is no more
storyline, yeah.
over.
That pissed
Like
me off.
Roxy is no more over. She's not doing anything. JD's not doing anything. Dom is not doing
JD's
anything. They've all regressed. JD's regressed. Dom's regressed. Especially
JD's
Dom.
hurt.
Again, that proves my point. The group is cursed. It's just fucking in that shit. Like Judgment Day now is just simply a group that's just guaranteed TV time because they're too lazy to think of another way to eat up TV time. That's what it is now.
Like I feel bad for JD though being hurt all the time.
I agree, Speaking of JD, a lot of people, you would never know this, but JD McDonough is actually a lot better than what people give him credit for.
Yeah, because they don't give him a chance. They just have him going out and jobbing.
When Kevin Owens said JD don't McGoogle me, I was like, oh God, what did he do?
Yeah, JD McDonough, he always been good. You know, what's his other name? Jordan Devitt?
Yes, Jordan Devlin.
Think, right?
Yeah, Jordan Devlin. Yeah, like he always been good.
Bro, his match, bro, you look on his stuff from the Indies and his stuff on NXT UK, it is infinitely different.
Well, when motherfuckers come to the main roster, they gotta, abide by a certain style. And that shit needs to go. It should have been gone.
Did he almost break his neck that night when, I think he fell wrong, right?
I think you talk about the night he punctured a lung. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Like I keep saying, these dudes are still working with the Vince McMahon formula. Triple H just showed up and did nothing. He's trying to still use the Vince McMahon formula. He may take a couple of risks here and there, but there's no follow up to it. And that's the thing that came with Triple H. Like, yo, my dude, you had what, a decade maybe to come up with a whole blueprint. Cause nigga, you know damn well you wasn't only fucking Stephanie McMahon because you loved her. You wanted power. Let's really be fucking real. If this was in your fucking plan from Jump Street, come up with a blueprint.
Well, hold up, Sandman. I'm not disagreeing with what you said, but just to clear out any confusion, because there are a lot of fans out there that really don't know this. For those who don't know, Triple H was attending creative meetings as early as 1997.
Exactly.
So those were his aspirations even before the Stephanie shit happened. The Stephanie shit just got him there quicker. So this dude was playing the long game all those years back then. He always wanted to be in Vince's seat. The Stephanie shit was like, yo, if this gets me there quicker, fuck it, literally. And that's what he did. So,
like, I never noticed how good A-Kid is, aka Axiom. I never noticed how good he is until I saw him tonight. I'm like, my God, he's good. He's very good. What the fuck is he? Why is he not on TV? I'm sitting there watching the match between him and The Miz. I was like, this fucker's good. Like, The Miz didn't do shit. It was mostly A-Kid being A-Kid. But I was all like, why doesn't he wrestle more? I'm sitting there watching the match. I was like, wait a minute. Like, why does he wrestle more? Why does it take for WWE to go to Spain, his home country, Barcelona, his hometown?
Because they don't care about tag teams, B, which is fucking stupid.
Speaking of good, what the fuck is up with Johnny Gargano?
I don't know, man.
Still planking.
Time to die.
Free my nigga Johnny, bro. Free my nigga Johnny. That's all I gotta say.
So basically, what Toph saying is yo, Nick Khan, do your job.
This guy should be a contender for the U.S. title. Instead, they don't even have him wrestle. He's just planking on random shit. And Sami Zayn is talking to him for some reason.
I told you, Nick Khan, do your job.
Shit is fucking ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Nick Khan, do your job.
WWE is so fucking whack. It really fucking is.
I blame the product. I blame the fans for not calling it out. I blame all of that shit.
Nick Khan is the true hitman.
And it's like, people will say, what about the wrestlers and all that? The wrestlers do be trying to make things work, but the wrestlers do be trying to make shit work. But they don't have much to work with.
And the shit that they're given is bullshit.
And again, when I saw Montez against Seth, although like Montez is very, very good. Like I'm sitting there watching the match again on Monday. I'm sitting there, I'm watching it. I was like, why aren't we featuring Montez more? I was like, oh yeah, because he still wants to be in a tag team. I was like, but why don't you just put him in singles matches every now and again?
I kept saying that though. That's his thing. I kept saying that. People be thinking like, oh, they have to break up. And it's like, no, they don't. The New Day never had to break up, and you had Big E or you had Kofi defending the WWE Championship. They never broke up. I don't get it.
Like I'm not saying every night, but like every once in a while, like you can put them in a singles match,
Yeah, exactly. The Street Profits can still be a tag team while this dude, does his thing in solo matches. They can still be a tag team. It's not going to hurt nobody.
That match was very good. I liked it.
Even though they should have saved that for Sunday, I really think that like they just be wasting big matches too. That's another thing with them. They would just sit there and just throw that shit out on a regular old Raw or SmackDown or whatever. Nah, a match like that, put down the fucking PLE. Give them that spotlight, especially when it comes to Montez.
So what's the word on Fatu? They think he'll be able to go?
Like we don't know yet. I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah.
But they're saying that if it's bad, then they're gonna have to change plans.
I heard one idea from a fan online, like, oh my god, if this actually happened, not the bad one that Sandman and TK were like, what the fuck? This was actually a good idea, but there's no way they would do this because it would require actual balls. The idea that I read was that Oba squashes Brock again and then challenges Roman
later that night.
But
okay. Yo, I don't know if you heard. This dude Blaze came up with a good idea, right? He was saying that the only way you could make this shit look better when it comes to this dude Brock reneging on his retirement, have him tap out to Oba. And I was like, you know what? You might be cooking with something right there, because I would have this dude tap out to the Kimura lock.
But Oba doesn't have a hold though.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Have him steal the Kimura lock from Brock.
Have Brock tap out to his own move.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't make too much sense.
I'm not against it.
What's wrong with that?
But they don't got the balls to do it. That's what's wrong.
Exactly.
No, because the last time they did it is with Drew, and look at Drew now.
That's how they booked him, though.
Well, Drew actually benefited from doing that until he lost the WWE title.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of people.
We gotta get up out of here. We gotta get up out of here, B.
Oh, okay.
We have a very long weekend.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more than likely going to pull up tomorrow for MLW Fusion. MLW was back.
We'll see.
Roy Belly Hammerstone and all that.
and I didn't get to say, tell him, Terrence. I didn't say that.
Ain't really nothing to talk about.
Right.
Really.
Dynamite ain't tomorrow.
Unless y'all wanted to go over the Clash in Italy card.
No,
it's paid by numbers.
We could do that tomorrow.
All right.
We do that tomorrow, B. Let's get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You already know the vibes.
Alrighty.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Shouts go to Anubis. Shouts go to Tyler. Ballet with Blaze. Much love to all of y'all, B. Henny God. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We're gonna pull up tomorrow, more than likely, B. Stay on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all comment on them uploads, B. We need them comments. What's y'all predictions for Clash in Italy? Let me know. Let's keep that conversation going, B. And if you didn't sub, make sure you do. Don't be a twerp.
Let's get litty and make this a celebration. Yeah, I feel amazing. Bartender keep me racing. Put your drinking glasses high in the sky. Let them know you're blessed and you really love life.